Hi guys, and in this episode I'll be reviewing the SoundPEATS Q29 Wireless Headphones. Okay, so let's get this bad boy open. So the box is really good quality. It slides open like that, and here is the device, or the device is. So you carry them around in this and you charge it with this as well. You can see there's a charging port there. And here's the charging box with a little charge cable. Right, so I'm gonna put that in there. Just charge it up while I have a look at the rest. So we have the user manual and a little sticker in there. Okay, so there's different earbud sizes for your ears, so I'll test those out once the unit's been charged. Actually, the packaging's quite nice. Here we have a manual, pretty much all in English. So I'm just going to show you what they look like. I don't know how to take these out. So here they are. They look like cufflinks. So if I pop that one open, there you go. It's got an earbud in there already. That's how they charge. They feel really well made. I'm just gonna pop them back, let them carry on charging. Okay, so I'm going to use them for maybe a week and see how it goes. Okay, so today I'm going to give these headphones a real good test. Now, I've charged them up, and while I was messing around with them, I've discovered that I can use them as Bluetooth earpieces, and that's really good, but I'm not going to use them now for when I'm driving, because I need them both charged up properly so I can do a headphone test, listening to podcasts, music and that kind of thing. I might look at the taking calls feature later on, perhaps when I'm coming back. So I'm on my way to the office now, and usually when I'm doing kit prep, I'm actually listening to music or listening to a podcast. So I'm going to see how these perform. Okay, so I've had these in my ears today, but the batteries only lasted about 3 hours, and I thought, oh, that's a bit odd. So what happened? Now, what was happening was this sticker, if you can see that, can you see that? So this sticker was on the contacts, and I basically didn't remove it, and the batteries weren't charging like I thought they were charging. Now this is what it looks like when it's charging. Now as you can see, I haven't got this connected to any power source, so I can actually take this away with me, put it in my pocket and charge the earpieces like 2 or 3 times. So if I can actually go out in the morning, go for a run, or on my daily commute, I can listen to a couple of hours, and maybe even all the way through till late afternoon, and then I can just charge these up. So this carry case also has a battery inside it, so you can actually charge these on the go without having a wall socket to plug into, which I think is really good. The quality of the plastic, it actually feels nice and smooth. The quality of the plastic is really good. Even on the inside here, this kind of feels like a soft touch kind of plastic, and it's I don't think you can get grease marks on it. So you can charge it with anything that you can plug into a USB port. What I would suggest, and it's what the manual suggests also, is not to use a fast charge to actually charge this. As you can see here, you can plug in your cable, and you can plug this into the wall, but just make sure that it's not a fast charger, because I think what that will do, it will burn out the batteries a lot faster. Now this feels really this feels really nice in my hand, and for the 3 hours that I was listening to my Formula 1 podcasts, it sounded really good. I even made a phone call and the sound was crystal clear. So you may have seen earlier, you get the small and large earbud tips, and you get a pair already on the actual devices, but in the charging cable box there's actually 2 more in there. I guess they couldn't fit them all into this actual design, so it's not a problem. I don't mind having them there. The packaging is actually really good quality all the way around, and the manual is pretty in-depth as well. So the earpieces are actually still charging. I will actually tell you though how to connect them to your phone. So you take your phone, slap on the Bluetooth as you do. I would sync this up, so you press this button here for about 5 seconds until the light flashes, and that will then start syncing and looking for devices, or sending its device ID. So then it will come up on your phone as a new device, so you can pair the device. So if you wanted to use the opposite earpiece, what you would do, you'd hold it down for 3 seconds until it syncs. So far they've been really good. So using these on Bluetooth through my phone, it was actually really good on my battery. So my phone battery started at 100%, and in 3 hours it had gone down to 96%, but that's also because I was using my phone and checking my emails. Okay, I'm gonna have to level with you. When Apple got rid of the headphone socket on their phones, I thought, oh no, everyone's gonna follow suit. And luckily not all the manufacturers have actually done the same thing. The actual headphone jack has been around for a very long time. I think I mentioned it in one of my podcasts. I thought it was blasphemous, I thought it was crazy, I thought, you know, it's not good. And to be honest with you, I still don't think it's good, but to be honest with you, putting these on in my ears has been a revelation. I'm not tied by a cable. Now, whenever I'm at work, I always have my headphones on and I'm listening to podcasts or music or whatever, and it's comfortable. The music quality is really good, and I didn't want to compromise on that. But the SoundPEATS Q29s have been really good. Within the first 5 minutes of using these, it was like, wow, I don't need to be connected by cables anymore, and it was pretty good. I really like how comfortable they are, and they are really comfortable. You need to try them. It comes obviously with all the other earbud tips, but the ones that are already installed on there are pretty comfortable and they don't hurt your ears. Now, even normal headphones or earphones do actually hurt your ear after a certain period of time, but because these are just plugged into my ears and I'm just walking around or doing my daily routine, they haven't got in the way, they haven't made my ears sore, whereas some in-ear earphones usually do. So after maybe an hour or two I do have to take them out for a bit. But I also use over the head earphones and they are comfortable, but even then, when my ears are pinned back a bit after like 3 or 4 hours of listening to something, even they start to hurt. So the 3 hours that I was wearing these did not feel anything at all. I even put them on standby while I was having a meeting with my manager, and as soon as my meeting was finished I started my podcast again and it carried on going like it was on pause. So really good. I'm actually surprised how good they are. What I would suggest is you try them for yourself. They're not as expensive as the Apple ones. They're very reasonable in price. You get something that's made of high quality, and the sound quality is really good. If you get a pair of these, go onto YouTube and type in music with bass, and you can check the bass range on these. It's actually pretty good for very small devices. Okay, it looks like they have charged, so let's try them. Okay, so I'm going to put that in, switch it on, put this in, switch it on, and it's nice and quiet. So I've just switched them on and I've held it down for a couple of seconds and it said power on, now activated, and then I've done the same thing with the other one, and now I can hear the podcast. I can control the volume this way and it's pretty clear. Okay, so the reason why I'm testing this with podcasts is A, because I listen to a lot of podcasts, and the podcasts that I listen to are of very high quality audio, and if you're not listening to the podcast with good quality earphones, you'll soon know about it, and I cannot fault these at all. Just take a look. So they feel really high quality, really comfortable. So just make sure you take off the protective film and then you'll be able to charge them properly. So SoundPEATS actually sent me these to review, and I thought to myself, yeah, I'll review these and I'll send them back, and I don't think I will. I think I'll keep them because I think they are really good. They've actually changed my mind about wireless headsets, and I might look at probably the rest of their range. I know they've got a Q30 as well as the Q29, which these are. I am actually endorsing this product because it's really good. Like I said, it has changed my opinion about these wireless headsets. So if you guys want to get your hands on a pair of these, check the link in the description below. And for more tech, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.